Okay, this is a comic book I feel is very underrated. I just wanted to share it. It's the Weeknd Starboy. Let's open it. He has an album of the same name. Believe it or not, the album came out on my birthday, November 25th, 2016. Okay, hold on, let me adjust the camera a bit. Alright, there we go. Now let's get started. And by the way, there's only one issue of this, unfortunately. Kind of upset about that. So we have, I want to say, a prelude. A few years from now, the city of Alphatron is in the grip of a crime wave. The terrifying Jack the Chef Smiley has united all criminal organizations with his ruthlessness and strategic genius. Not content to brutally murder his victims, he also feasts upon their flesh. The citizens live in fear, as do the police, who have been directly targeted by Smiley. The city is in desperate need of help, in need of a hero. The Weeknd presents Starboy, created by Abel Tesfaye, The Weeknd's real name. Hold on. Sorry to keep zooming in the camera. This is my first time doing this. Citizens of Alphatron, I come before you today with a tragedy and a promise. The mega city of Alphatron. This must be downtown because of all the buildings. First, the tragic news. As everyone knows, Solar Police Captain Valdez and 6 of his officers have been missing for 3 days. Captain Valdez was spearheading our efforts to end the reign of terror of Jack Smiley, the crime lord who has united our city's gang under his command. I guess he's giving the speech. You can see all the drones. I never really noticed that the first time I read it. For 3 days, my brother Commissioner Rex Winter and I have overseen the tireless search for these brave officers. This morning, I am sad to say that the search came to an end. The details of their murders are too disturbing to describe, but consistent with far too many other brave officers we have lost to this madman. This is pretty brutal. I think this comic is rated M for mature. So, I haven't really read this in a while, but I think there's more gore and stuff in here. So I guess this is a warning. Sorry to give the warning to you so late, but at least I gave it to you before it got too crazy. Okay, let's continue. Sorry to keep rambling. We have recovered their remains, and the evidence leaves no doubt as to who did this. Yeah, this is one of the officers' head, the one that's missing. It's really messed up. But I said I had a promise to make to you. And it is this Captain Valdez is the last brave officer who will die at the hands of scum like Jack Smiley. I've been working with Isaac Starr, founder and CEO of Solar Enterprises, and his son Jeremiah. Starr family has given much to the city: technology, philanthropy, inspiration, and now they are giving us a new kind of policy. This is the Weeknd. Well, Starboy, but you can tell it's him because it looks like him from the Starboy era when he had the high top. Yeah. It is one of my proudest moments as mayor to present to you the Solar Police Force. AI-guided android officers with the firepower to bring down the criminals overrunning Alphatron. Kinda looks like a Sentinel from the X-Men. If you've ever read X-Men, the big-ass machines that come and kill them. They are not meant to replace our valiant human officers, but to perform hazardous duty. So no more lives are lost, and they have all the firepower they'll need. The Commissioner and I are in complete agreement that this important step is crucial to reclaiming our city from the forces of lawlessness. Officer of the mayor, Office of the Mayor that morning, this is bullshit, and you know it, Arnold. You can't trust the goddamn robots to do police work. You can replace human beings with machines. You can't replace human beings with machines. They're not replacing anyone. Your people will still have their jobs. Yeah, and you're saying they can't do those jobs. Because they can't. Every day, I've got more dead cops, more widows crying on the news, more questions about what Smiley does with the pieces he cuts off. He cuts off of them. The city is falling apart. And we've got to do something about it. What you're doing will mean the end of human cops, maybe. Not now, but soon. Let me put together a task force, my best people. That's what Spouters was supposed to be. No, I'm sorry, Rex. You may be my big brother, but I'm your boss, and I've made my decision. You can get behind it, or you can resign. Easily, the tests of the Solar Police Force have been overwhelmingly positive. Solar Enterprises is manufacturing more androids around the clock in this very factory. And thanks to special emergency powers, approved anonymously by the city council, they will be ready for duty within days. These dark times will soon be behind us. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a new era for Alphatron. Please join me in applauding the genius and generosity of Isaac Starr and Solar Enterprises. Oh yeah, this comic has its own ads. Cause when you get normally a little single issue, they have ads and stuff, but this one doesn't really have one. I thought that was kind of cool that they decided to make their own ads because it makes the world that the comic takes place in, makes it feel more lived in. Is that the correct word? Yeah, lived in. It makes it feel more real. You get more of a feeling of what the world is trying to put you into. But yeah, lifting the world up to infinite possibilities. Solar Enterprises, the same company they just presented. Solar Enterprises. You could have at least pretended to care, Jeremiah. This is an amazing achievement. They're calling him Jeremiah. The Weeknd kind of does look like he could pass as Jeremiah. This space mission would be a hell of a lot bigger, Dad, and more profitable. But we haven't worked in the sub-level for months. The bunker's collecting dust down there while you waste our time and resources on this bullshit. That bunker's indestructible. It'll be there when we're ready for it. So will outer space. As for profits, we're already rich beyond anything I could have dreamed of. When I was your age, this isn't about money or ambition, son. Our city needs us. We created androids. Design. Let someone else build the damn things. Or at least charge the city enough to fund our other work. I realize we've been comfortable your whole life. But is it really that hard to understand? I grew up with nothing. I was lucky enough to rise to the top. That's when you have the greatest obligation to help others who aren't as fortunate. Not to pull the ladder up after you. That's the whole point of the Star Chamber. To provide everyone with clean, free energy from ambient cosmic rays. You've worked incredibly hard on it. Made me so proud. And it's for the same reason. So why? Yeah, the star chamber is dope. Literally harnessing energy from distant stars that went supernova. But it's the challenge. I love that capturing high energy protons, atomic nuclei, doing things no one's ever done before. You're selling yourself short. And me too, we're not lucky, we're good. Let someone else build robots. We have the ability to do things nobody else can. We should use it. I'm not disrespecting you, son. I'm trying to make you understand. But it's not gonna happen tonight. I'm going out. Maybe you don't want to reward yourself, but I think I've earned it. Because he has a song called Earned It. Get it? I mean, I wasn't intentional. I just thought that shit was funny. Take care, Dad. I'll see you later. And then we have another ad. HSO, LSD infused beverage. The next level of augmented reality comes in a bottle. Available to all authorized Alphatron retailers. Drink responsibly. And then we have some thought bubbles and some nice artwork on the next page. I hope the camera can see this. I feel like, hold on. As I said before, this is my first time doing this, so I'm trying to do everything as perfect as I can. Okay, that should be better. Now let's continue. Dad was right. I'd never known what it was like not to be rich, not to have everyone treat me like a king. But I wasn't stupid. I knew why. Why people sang my praises, why the waiters ran over when I raised an eyebrow, why women fought for my attention. As long as the party kept going, the money kept flowing. There wasn't a single one of them I could really trust, except maybe Max Winter. I'd known her all my life. But I pushed her away, as usual. She actually cared about me, and I didn't know how to deal with that. No, for honesty and truth, I could only turn to one man in the world, and I just basically called him a fool. I don't know if I was planning to apologize. I wasn't big on that. Probably just head back and help Dad with the Star Chamber, show I was sorry that way. Decisions that seem so small are the ones that change everything. Facts. But despite the hell I went through as a result of going back that night, staying out would have been worse. Dad, you still up? I had some ideas about the improving of the storage capacity of the Star Chamber. Dad, hello? Hello, you must be the veal. Welcome, news Dr. Star. I think I've made a way to make our discussion more profitable, more productive. Oh God, Dad. Leave my son out of this. He's got nothing to do with any of it. For Christ's sake, Jack, we need to hurry this up before anyone else shows. No one can know I was here. I'm assuming that was the detective, from previously. That's exactly what I'm doing, Commissioner. Dr. Starr has been uncooperative, but now we have a way to change that. No, whatever they want, don't give it to them. I am many things, Dr. Starr, but I am a man of my word. This is your chance to ensure your boy doesn't receive the same uncomfortable treatment you have, or end up the way you're going to. Yikes. Third locker from the right codes, 83941. There now. I knew we could talk like reasonable men. There we are. I flatter myself that I am an intelligent man, even though I don't have your schooling, doctor. But I thought it only logical that the inventor of such incredible technology as these androids will have a singular method for controlling them. Still, if not for the commissioner, I'd never have known what that was. Stop wasting time admiring the damn thing. Take out the control chip and destroy it already. That and killing Star will stop them making new ones. But we have to blow up the factory too, or my asshole brother has an army of goddamn robots running on their existing AI. I never really okay, sorry. Again, I never really realized how much cursing was in this book. I mean, I knew it was violent, but Jesus Christ. Okay, let's continue. I gave you my word, Commissioner, when we forged our momentary truce. I said I'd make sure your brother doesn't get a single android under his command, and he won't, because they're mine. Kill the Commissioner. We don't need him anymore. You double crossing, blam blam. That's funny coming from a man who sold out his brother. What's to be done with someone so disloyal? Yeah, they tore that nigga up. Yeah, that's a good start. And here's another cool ad. Good dog. It's funny because the Weeknd actually has. I don't remember the exact name of the dogs. He has a dog that looks just like this. I wonder if that was intentional. But yeah, good dog, refined. Working with a completely reimagined adaptive learning module and user response technology, the Best Dog Rover model is more capable now than ever. Installed with over 1,000 base models, tasks, and the ability to learn over 5,000 additional commands, your old best friend has become even better. Available at all authorized Alphatron retailers January. Drove ID, Best Dog Company, and then we've got Best Dog, the little logo. Okay. Pardon the interruption, Dr. Starr. I haven't forgotten about you. Release the hounds. Oh, damn. No. No. You said you'd let us go if he gave you the helmet. You promised. You don't listen very well, and that's not what I promised at all. I said you wouldn't share his fate, and you won't. But you will bear witness to it. Damn. And they eating him up. And he socked the shit out of him. Welcome back, young man. I'd ask you to join me for dinner, but I don't think you'd care for the main course. Isaac Starr, you just... What, is he eating him? Oh, wow. I hope he's not, but if he is, that's something I never really noticed. No! Don't worry, I promise you wouldn't share his fate. And although I never said I'd let you go, I'm going to give you a chance to win your freedom. All you have to do is get past me, release him, and don't interfere. You bastard! That's not very nice. I'll have you know my parents were married. I must say, this evening's entertainment has been disappointing. At least we're ending with fireworks. Ugh. Yeah. Warning, safety shutdown disabled. Energy levels approaching critical. And as promised, the son does not meet the same fate as his father. Gentlemen, we're leaving. Warning, warning, warning. It's the energy filled every cell in my body. I was ready to die. I wanted to die. But all I remember is never-ending pain. While I suffered, so did the city. Without lifting a finger, Smiley took over the solar police force and androids controlling them with all the thoughts. Controlling all with his thoughts. He brought their look more in line with his sensibilities. Along with their actions, he had an army, and within a matter of hours, he had the city. So you can see the androids killing the civilians, really messed up. And then you got Starboy transforming. And here's some more ads. Hopefully YouTube does not flag me for this. I mean, there's no nudity, thank God. I guess I'll read these. So we got Cynthia, meet Cynthia, robotic knight servicing Alphatron, brand new parts, fully customizable, over 100 plus face and bodies, 1-800-555-CINCE. I don't know what happens if you actually call these numbers. Book Jenny tonight, Alphatron's best AI service bot, customized tech, quick orders, full service, AI love, that's CXM. Wildest selection of night parts and models guaranteed. Meet Desiree tonight. Oh, they're all robots. I mean, they're still women robots, but yeah. Meet Desiree tonight. Best bot in Alphatron. Visit nightbot.cxm. Book now. New bots in Alphatron. 1-800-555-AI69. Oh, that was kind of cool because AI is like artificial intelligence. That was kind of smart. Meet Roxy, number one full service Nightbot in Alphatron, Roxy.cxm. Okay. Several hours later, but pain didn't stop. My pain didn't stop, but Jeremiah Starr did die that night. So this is after the explosion at his father's company. Well, I guess him and his father's company. We've got more civilians and more androids. Everything he had, everything he was, ended forever. And someone else was born. Someone filled with the primal energies of the stars. Someone who had nothing and wanted only one thing: revenge. Fresh. Fresh. Okay, that was more accurate. And then we've got him boom shooting through the destruction of the building. And then one name ran endlessly through his mind. Jack Smiley. Jack Smiley. Jack Smiley. To be continued. And this is such a nice shot of him just in all of this fire. Yeah. Oh, this is a little note from. I ordered this comic from eBay. This is a little note from the dude I bought it from the store I bought it from. But I don't think you guys really care for that. But yeah, Starboy. And here are the credits: Abel Tesfaye, Lamar Taylor, and Christos Gage. Artist Eric Nugent. Colorist Crew Efix. I feel like I just butchered like these two names. VC's Joe Sabino. The cover art, the two names I just butchered. I don't even want to attempt that again. EXO art director Drop. Oh, so I guess somebody from EXO. I didn't even look at this before. It's always nice to look back at things that you never really. To look back on things that you played or things that you've consumed, media that you consumed once, and then coming back to it and realizing details you never realized the first time you experienced it. It's always nice. Project runner Catherine Brown. Editor project manager Darren Sanchez. Editor-in-chief C.B. Cebulski. Publisher John Nee. President Dan Bulkley. Executive producer Alan Fine. Special thanks to Daniel Fink, C.J. Cervantes, John Enos, Alexis Belmoth, Marn Pantano, Marco Basso, Kim Baldwin, Anthony Gambino, Adam Del Rey, Jonathan Farber, Jamie Gopez, David Eithoff, and Vint de Belize. And then there you have it. That's the end of the book. And we have EXO to be overdose. I think that's the motto. Don't quote me. I hope I did not mess that up. And then we've got Marvel. Marvel made this book. And then we've got Parental Advisory. Yes, I told you, in the beginning, it's a pretty brutal book. But yeah, I wish there was like a sequel to this, but I did some research, and I guess there's not going to be one because some dude tried to sue the Weeknd for the story. I guess he said he came with the idea first, and I guess, I don't really know how the lawsuit went, but damn, I kind of wish this was at least a mini-series. Could have at least been like 4 issues, and I could have got like a whole trade paperback of it. But hopefully someday this character returns. I hope this wasn't just like a one and done thing, because the Starboy album and marketing and all of these things. Oh wow, there's parental advisory on the front of the cover. Damn, I should have seen that before I even read it. But yeah, just look at this artwork for a minute. This is like really cool. I like just how it looks just like him. I like the shading and the penciling. I hope I'm saying that correctly. I've been reading comic books like crazy lately. So, I've had this one for a minute, but now I'm kind of starting to learn more about, the shading and the penciling, and how it's just more than just someone who just draws the artwork. It's a whole collaboration, But yeah, that's everything. This is the end of my first ASMR video. I hope you like it. I hope I did a decent job. Part of me feels like this was a terrible video, but I wanted to try something new. I wanted to, I've been wanting to do this for a minute, but I couldn't really come up with an idea that was good enough, or that I didn't think was good enough. But I like comic books, so I said, okay, let me do something that that I enjoy, something that comes to me naturally. You know, I can't really say what my next video will be because this is really the only idea I really have is to read a comic book that I feel needs more exposure. It's a very underrated comic book. But there's always been other tie-in comics that, rappers and musicians have done, like Eminem did a Punisher book back in the day. I remember that. Okay, alright, that's it. Thanks for watching. And subscribe if you want to subscribe. Yeah. Thanks.